What's going on, A pluses, nerd mixes? It is your boy, Indy Uchiha, man, and it is finally back. We finally have the creme de la creme back on the CW. Yes, sir. Season 7, episode 1 of The Flash. All's Wells ends wells. Woo! A lot went on in this episode, man. A lot went on, and a lot didn't go on, and I know it sounds weird for me to say that, but this episode, I did have to look at this episode as not episode 1 of season 7. I'm looking at these first like 3 episodes as conclusions to last year's season 6. With that said, Flash got a new suit. A suit that comes on similar to Star-Lord's in Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought that was really cool. I thought the suit looked really, really, really good. We ended up getting the artificial speed force fixed. We'll get into that. No Cisco, no Caitlin. They're off doing what they're doing. So we got the JV team there. Yay, JV team. We got Chester. We got Allegra. We got HR. You know what I'm saying? All there working on the artificial speed force. Starts off with like the cancel of Wells inside HR's head, telling him that he is the organic whatever it is in order for it to work. So he has to give his life in order for the artificial speed force to work. And he's trying to find a way not to do that. What ends up being pretty interesting, because the Flash only has 1% of his speed left. We do have him trying to stop Eva, ends up not being able to do it. You see him coming out like this cryogenic stasis where he's been asleep in order to try to keep the, you know what I'm saying, the speed down on him so he can keep his speed. He just can't get there, man. He just can't get there. It's amazing how much ground they covered in this specific episode. But y'all know how I do. I go through the big highlights and then just tell you how I feel about how this overall episode is going. So first off, I want to get the big thing out the room already. In the episode, we find out that Eva is not Eva. She's actually the double, that the real Eva actually died. So when that whole time her husband keeps saying, "You're not my wife, you're not my wife," he's actually telling the truth because he had a funeral. His wife died. You know what I'm saying? The double, what happened when the accident actually happened is that the double was actually what came out the mirror on consciousness and everything like that. So that's pretty cool. So she's probably finna go ballistic finding out that she's not real. She even goes into plugging his hard drive and actually won't watch it because it actually shows her what's going on, and she doesn't watch it until the end. So she's going over, she's trying to destroy everything. The black, find out that Mirror Master was actually a copy, a double that she made, and that Top made a deal with her in order to do what she needed to do. So Mirror Master gets destroyed, and it's crazy what's going on. Cecile's unlocking the new powers, find out that her powers are similar to Top's, and you see her take her powers to the next level, find out that her powers haven't grown because she's been scared of them. So that was pretty interesting because she was able to project that fear that she needed into Top to get her to cooperate in order to tell her what a bomb was that was on the plane that had Flash have his big comeback in order to get the bomb off the plane. So I really like the way they did that. I like how they had the JV team actually step up and do something, solve something that was going on to show you that Cisco and Caitlin didn't always have to be there. So that's good to know, because I'm really hoping Cisco goes to one of the other shows and ends up like getting more screen time and growing as a character, because that dude deserves more screen time when it comes to the way he's been holding things down. You know what I'm saying? So do I even want to talk about her, man? Flash's wife, stuck in the mirror world. It's starting to get to her, but she's starting to, you know what I'm saying, catch on, see things coming. I think she's going to end up actually getting out of there herself. The whole time with her and the things going on with her in the mirror world, and Eva trying to keep her trapped in there, She feels like she's getting closer to what's going on. But I feel like she's going to get out of there herself. But I feel like the time they spent going to her, letting her know what's going on with her, took away from the episode. I think that everything that goes on with her should be encompassed in its own thing. That this episode should have been about nothing but Barry getting his speed back, and how HR and the Wells had to sacrifice themselves in order to do that. Getting into that, HR decided that he wanted to try to find a different way to do it. So he used Allegra's powers to push whatever it is that has all the other Wells inside of them out, and she's going to try to contain them into the little sphere that's going to power the artificial speed force. And what happens is backfires. Is going to like blow up on her. Barry pushes out the way, and then all the Wells, I like to call them midi-chlorines just because it pisses Star Wars fans off. The midi-chlorines end up flying into Barry, and then you get Grant Gustin doing his best impersonations of our favorite Wells, whether it was Sherlock, whether it was Harry, you know what I'm saying? Just going through the list. And he even says why they were inside of him. He found out how he got to feel how each one actually cared for him. There's a HR the Gray, you know what I'm saying, who might be a wizard. I mean, it's just so many things they played with, and actually showed Grant Gustin's range to me and different things he could do, because we know the gentleman that plays all the Wells be killing it every season. So playing on them heartstrings, and him sacrificing all these characters that we came to love in order to give Barry his speed back. And even at the end with, you know what I'm saying, Harry coming back and being like, you know, run, Barry, run. Just that Keith, just that just got to me so fast. And then Barry running, the new suit looking cool, and him actually being able to stop that was pretty interesting. So I don't feel sad over Wells leaving, just because we already had the showrunner say that, you know what I'm saying, we'll have a Wells come back. There's an infinite number of Wells. We know we have some, they don't know, but we know we have some type of multiverse out there due to like Stargirl and everything's coming on. So he said we will get another Wells back, because I don't think the show really works without, you know what I'm saying, a Harry, a Wells, you know, doing what they do. But we should get Cisco back, because Cisco's on a trip. But the fact that Harry was like a father figure to him, and the fact that he's going to come, you know, he's going to come back for that tomorrow. You might even get Caitlin coming back to see what's going on. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how that dynamic is going to go, and if Barry can juggle the fact that Wells is gone, all the Wells are gone, on top of trying to save his wife from the Mirrorverse, and how they're going to deal with that. But the JV team stepped up in a big way. They ended up, you know what I'm saying, solidifying themselves as members of the team. I'm glad they did that, because Chuck definitely deserves his shine. You know what I'm saying, what's going on. He definitely deserves to step up, because I like him as a character. I like the nerdy Mr. Fix-It, the techiness, you know, and I think he'll play well off of Cisco. Or maybe I want to see if Cisco feels like he has that feeling where he's being replaced, or whatever was going on with that. Allegra has earned her spot on this team. She was the central focus for what was going on with HR and everything. We all know how that storyline popped off, you know what I'm saying, with her. So watching her deal with him and everything that's going on, and watching Barry seems more accepting of what's going on, because HR in the end basically got to redeem himself for destroying the multiverse by saving Barry, knowing all the people that he will save in the future. So that's going to be pretty interesting. It was a solid first episode. Like I said, I think the moments with Iris kind of took you out of what was going on. I wish they would have spent more time with HR dealing with what he was getting ready to do and the aftermath of that, and a little bit more with Allegra and his relationship, knowing that he was finna sacrifice himself. Maybe she could have tried to talk him out of it, or seeing how no matter how upset he made her, that she still cared for him, you know what I'm saying, type thing. I think that would have been pretty good. All in all, great episode. I know AJ liked it. You know, AJ sent me a message, said, oh my God, it was a great first episode. I believe it was one of the most solid episodes since like the first and second season. And if this was supposed to be one of the last three, last season, I really feel like last season was getting ready to end really well. Because the way they just tailed it off, I really feel like last season was going to have a really, really, really good back half. So we'll see what's going on here. What did you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, man, let y'all know we do have a Patreon. Make sure you become a member of our Patreon. We have a bunch of content we're throwing up there, especially audio versions of all the reviews and podcasts we do are up there. You get them there first. Just go check it out. It's a lot of stuff on there, a lot of Sentai. It's so much content. We got 3 different tiers for a very low price. I don't think any of our tiers cost over $10. So go over there, check it out. Support the channel so we can bring you guys more content, upgrade stuff, just make everything around here greater. You know what I'm saying? You even get access to the Discord when you join. A whole community where we over there chitting and chatting about everything that's going on. You want to talk about all the WandaVision theories? Come on, man. Go ahead and join in the Patreon. Head over to the Discord or join us on our Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, at A+ Opinions. You can follow me at NerdMixAlpha everywhere. And I can't wait to see you guys back next week for another review of The Flash. I'm really, really digging the visuals. It looked better to me. I wonder if that has to do something with that Superman budget. It just looked better. See you guys next time. Indy out.